Welcome back to the Leader Podcast.
Cheers.
Happy New Year in our Christmas cups.
Yeah. Do you drink out of Christmas cups not in Christmas time ever?
We have some Christmas cups that stay in the cabinet year round. We have some that get packed away.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because you like the cup enough.
Yeah, or it has sentimental value or whatever.
it's
My mom gave me this cup when I was like...
You still have that?
Yeah, when I was like...
that's-
Well, it hurt my feelings. I don't know why I kept it because now I love it, but it was like
When she gave it to you, it hurt
Yeah,
you?
it's like a Christmas, like with the Santa scene. The Santa's real fat and the chimney's real skinny. It's like, may your impossible dreams come true. I was like, what are you trying to say to me, Mom?
Wow. I would quit.
Yeah. So anyway,
But you still have
I
it.
kept it. I love it.
you
So
go.
it's out year round.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Love it. Hey, lots of you came to the Christmas party a few weeks ago. Thank you. Loved it. Loved sharing that time with you. We just decided that you didn't get enough opportunity to win. And also, we would like everybody to come to the Christmas party.
So all of the people who are at the Christmas party,
their
names are in the thing right here
And you're going to win leftover Christmas gifts.
because it's January.
'Cause it's
Who doesn't
January.
want leftover Christmas stuff? Getting ready for next year. It'll be in the leader workroom this week.
Yeah.
Christmas party was great. Hope you don't have diabetes now. You probably do. What time did you go to bed that night?
About 2:30.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, we were up super late.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
And then what time did you wake up on Saturday?
I got up at 7:30.
Holy crap.
My body is like an old man body now. It won't let me sleep past 7:30.
So you had leftover desserts, I'm assuming.
We had tons
Do
of
you
leftover
still?
dessert.
It's the Tuesday after,
Yeah, it's the
do you
Tuesday
still
after.
have leftover?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not eating anything. I'm not eating any sugar. So, like, it's just, yeah. We
So
have
for
desserts
breakfast the
everywhere.
next morning, did you have cheesecake? Be honest.
I did not.
Okay.
I had eggs and bacon.
There you go.
And a sliver of that pound cake. Because I was like, pound cake, muffin, it's similar. So.
Okay, all right. But you had to lead off with protein.
Yeah, I had to lead
You had
off
to
with that.
counterbalance.
I did. I had to feel good about myself. So.
All right. So leftover Christmas stuff goes to
Let's
the
see.
winner,
Burk.
Michelle Shadler.
All right, Michelle. Check out the Leader Workroom. It'll be in there for
It'll
you.
be there for you this week.
Leader shoutouts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got a story, right? Greg and Carson.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually going to do two.
Oh, okay.
I'm calling an audible. Greg and Carson first. A few weeks ago, our 11 o'clock hour, 6th grade guys couldn't lead their group.
Oh.
And so Carson and Greg did double duty.
Wow.
They came in and did their 9:45 group, and then they subbed in the 11 o'clock group.
Wow.
With the same age, which I loved.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know. They might have been in there trying to poach kids. Like, come to our group. I doubt it.
Yeah, who knows?
Their group's huge. They're probably like, please don't come to our group. They're probably saying like, hey, some of you guys go to the 11
Go to the
o'clock
11
group.
o'clock. Yeah. Nice.
but,
Well, thanks,
love
guys.
it. Also, a little shout out to Katie Sutton because that
Who's
dessert, because that dessert was amazing.
Yeah.
She crushed it. Like, it was so good.
Yeah.
I wish I could have eaten as much as I could eat of that last year. So
Well, there you go.
it was wonderful.
Shout out to Katie.
And to
Thanks
all of you
the
guys for
desserts.
coming. We're going to give you guys something every week this month.
Yeah.
Love it.
Why it matters. Camps,
Why it matters.
weekends, retreats, Disciple Nows,
High school weekends.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Middle school night.
Middle school nights.
Why do they matter, Darren?
Why those special events matter. You get to spend more time with kids in those moments than you ever get with them in a setting where they're probably truly talking to you.
Yeah.
At events like that than you ever will on a Sunday morning.
The founder of Young Life, I can't remember her name. This is great podcasting. She has a quote that says...
It'll be in the lower thirds.
Yeah, or something. Probably not. Especially if Luke's editing. He doesn't even know the lower third is. But she has a quote that says, you can get more theologically down the road with a student during the course of one weekend retreat than during the course of a full year of Sunday school.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree.
Which, that's a difficult quote to substantiate and quantify, but...
Yeah, but we make up stuff like that all the time.
Well, and in our experience, you and I can totally see the merit and value of that.
100% you can have more influence in those moments where kids are putting everything to the side and they're not coming in to do their duty. Like, I don't know how to put that. Like, kids come on Sunday morning and they love it and they're there for something.
Yeah.
But when they invest in a thing like summer camp, weekends, retreats, whatever, they are coming intentionally to set aside what's going on in their life and dig into what's in front of them. And because of that,
some aren't, but God often works despite
they're super prepped.
Their reason for being there.
Yeah, super prepped.
And like this stinks for some of you, right? Because you're like, I am here every Sunday.
Yeah.
At 9:45 or at 11 leading a connect group, but I can't get to camp. I can't get to high school weekend. Mm-hmm. And you're telling me that it's more important. Are we saying that's more important? Or
Not
what
more
would we
important.
Say?
We're saying that you should make an investment in that time. If you can't,
if you're able, yeah.
If you can't, well, you're able, because even if you can't go, ask us for a list of your kids who are going to camp and write every one of those kids a note. When they're back from camp, send them a text. How did it go? Wish I could have been there. Love you guys so much. Like, you can invest in moments like that, even if you can't go to moments like that. You just have to be intentional about it.
Yeah, and reach out. Maybe there's a way to like create like a hybrid, Well, I can't remember. I think one year I had 2 small group leaders, like they were co-leaders, and they like split the week of camp.
Yeah.
So like the first one did the first half and the second one did like the second half or something.
Smart, yeah.
So like it was a way, it's like only a few days of vacation. It was within driving distance, obviously enough to be able to make that happen. Like,
yeah. And one of the reasons that we have kind of adjusted at least our camp cycle is so that it is over a weekend, so that you don't have
and
to
my
take
anniversary
as much, and you don't have to take as much PTO. And also, it's close enough to drive to. So if you can't make it for the whole thing, but you can drive up for lunch on Saturday, and have lunch with your kids.
I mean, Craig does it.
Yeah.
You're way more invested than him.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not watching this.
He'll never see this. Don't you dare send it to him. I know what you're thinking right now.
I know. All of you are sending it right now. Do you know how many texts I got about how to schedule a text after we did that podcast?
You know what's interesting? It's only available on iMessage. So once again, Apple is like gatekeeping you from the good stuff.
So my question, we are totally off topic, but so can you schedule a text to anybody?
Yeah, remember the message I sent? It was yesterday morning. I said, I'm an Android. I sent it to a bunch of Apple users.
I don't know. iPhone's starting to lose traction with me.
Greg, right now, this is your moment to try and convince him. Otherwise, you're going to lose him. You're going to lose
me. My heart is turning.
So camps and retreats matter. And that being said, coming up here in just a little bit is our high school weekend.
High school weekend is coming up. A camp registration for volunteers is already open. We'll put a link in the
QR codes on the screen, links down below.
Yes.
Luke, edit that in.
Yeah, Luke, get on it. We would love for you to go. And I would say that if we were super prepared, we would have had a volunteer in here talking to you about what summer camp and retreats like high school weekend have done for them in their own spiritual walk, just from investing in the kids who are kind of in their sphere of influence.
So here's the thing. So as this episode drops in the group chat, if you've gone to camp before, let us know. Tell us.
Yeah, say something about it.
This is why. This is how it went for me last year.
Yeah.
Maybe anyone but Kristen Wheeler. Tell us about your last year camp experience.
Kristen Wheeler would tell you that even though she came home with bones in the wrong spot, that she is planning to go back and absolutely loves going to summer camp.
She's just only walking on pavement.
Yes, she is. We have an understanding.
Yeah.
She's going to be in a wheelchair just to make sure she can't fall.
Oh, man. All right. Well, story time?
Story time. Let's talk about teenagers and how aware they are of things.
Let's.
So I was a youth pastor in Corpus Christi for close
Texas?
to 10 years. Yes. Maybe there is only one. This is like the A&M conversation we had. It doesn't matter. There's still only one. Even if there are multiples, the only one that matters is the one in Texas. So anyway, as he tries to prove that there are other cities called Corpus Christi, South Texas.
There are many places named Corpus Christi in the United States.
It doesn't, and also the large coastal city is in South Texas. So all the rest of you, good luck. Anyway, so I was a youth pastor in Corpus Christi for a long time, and had a student who was super invested in our ministry, there all the time, best friends with my kids. His name's Josiah. Josiah, you'll never see this, but shout out to Josiah. And at that church, people call me Pastor D. Nobody called me Darren, which I don't care what you call me for the record. Anyway, so we go to summer camp, speaking of summer camp, and he's probably a 6th grader or 7th grader. And we're at summer camp, and everybody's talking, and somebody says to me, "What do you think of that, Pastor D?" And Josiah, after me being his pastor for 8 years, said, "Wait, you're Pastor D?" I was like, "Who else did you think it would be, Josiah?" Just completely unaware. So no matter how many times you tell a kid a thing, just know one day they're going to wake up and go, "Wait, you're Pastor D?"
Yeah, that sounds like a great story. I still can't find the other Corpus Christi.
Because there aren't any.
Well, there's a Corpus Christi Catholic Church in Ohio.
Doesn't count.
There's a Corpus Christi
Catholic
They're
Church.
all Catholic churches.
Yeah, they don't count.
Yeah.
We're talking about city names.
Church,
So you
parish,
thought
church.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's only one.
Yeah, only one.
There's only one, and there's
it's
only
the
one
best.
Pastor D.
Let's
Let's crash land this thing.
I love you guys.